vexes me so because he
Power 98 love songs.
I harbor this fella no ill will, but he vexes me so because he represents
Community.
not community even. He's one of a kind, unfortunately, right? I don't mean it in a good way, but
Yeah.
he represents like the worst of a group, right? Like you can be a fan. You can be a fan of football club, sport, entertainment thing, and then you could be just like not say professional, but like you're really into it. You know the ins and outs of it. You discuss it. You talk about it, right? And then you see somebody else who's just toxic, who is unrealistic. Like I said on air just now, this person and reality have a long distance relationship. They take it way too seriously to a point of ridicule. So people look at someone like him and go, "You are a fan of what he's a fan of. You must be an idiot as well."
Yeah, because representative, right?
Right?
Yeah.
When the truth is, someone like him is only like 1% of the entire community of fans.
Sadly, yeah.
And you all know, I am a huge fan of pro wrestling. Look, like, regardless of maybe you watched it in the past, like Hulk Hogan times or The Rock times,
Right.
at the end of the day, pro wrestling is entertainment. It is two people, not say following a script, because there's an oversimplification.
Yeah.
What they're doing is they're working with each other to make it look like a fight.
Correct.
The good ones do. Anyway,
Yes.
don't get me started on AEW and all the flipping bullshit.
Okay.
You know?
Oh, no.
No, because there is like a new sub-genre of wrestling where they're just doing nothing but flips and flops.
Sure.
It's like Cirque du Soleil,
Really? Okay.
for crying out loud.
Well, don't look down on Cirque du Soleil. Don't.
No, I'm not looking at one side. When I watch Cirque du Soleil, I know they're doing the flips because that is the move.
Right.
Don't try to make it look like, don't get me started.
Okay.
This is a whole other conversation,
Okay.
which you can hear on the Kick to the Gut podcast, which I do on YouTube. I reach you plug from my pro wrestling podcast. But calm down, Missy.
See?
Step away.
Banana.
Yeah, what?
Calm down.
That's a thing of distraction, minion, do cute sounds. So, anyway, my point is that he represents the worst of the pro wrestling fandom, and somehow I get lumped into it. No, I've seriously gotten, because I have some pictures, I have a WWE title belt as well, which I cherish. You bought me one
Yes.
for my birthday 1 year as well. Those are not cheap. Replica belts are like $500-ish, right? And I have one, and I have a photo of it. And then, like, people would tease, "Hey, you look like good day there." I'm like,
Oh, no.
you know what I
Oh,
mean?
jeez. Yeah.
That annoys me because there's someone out there that, like, why are you comparing me to this person who's clearly divorced from reality?
Bro, that's not a compliment.
No, absolutely not.
Exactly.
So,
Here you
yes,
go.
we are going to talk about that video of him. I'm not going to play the audio because, fair amount of vulgarities, but let me set the scene for you here. Here he is live streaming, walking to, of course, it had to be in Yishun, right? This sort of nonsense must happen in Yishun. Where else could it happen? He's at Yishun MRT. Now then you can see him mouthing the F word and everything already, right? And apparently he's saying that he's going to meet a hater, somebody who has challenged him for months on social media, talk shit about him for months on social media. What did we talk about? Just walking away from the BS like that. Yes. Remember? So anyway, he's like cutting the worst promo in the history of pro wrestling, by the way.
And he keeps repeating himself. Dude needs a broader vocabulary. I'm sorry, lah.
Bro, when he said Instagram, I lost my shit. Instagram.
It's instant.
If you watch the video, he actually, I'm not, like I said, I don't play the audio because he does curse quite a bit, but when he said Instagram, I lost my shit. I
cannot handle it.
Chris says, "Hey, don't knock the issue now." Hey,
We're not knocking it.
we're just pointing out a fact that it happened in issue.
Yes.
So, seems to be just another day in issue. Alright, so there he is. He meets his quote-unquote hater.
Yeah.
And first of all, look at this guy.
Man mountains, yeah.
Yeah, they're both the same size but in different places. They're probably the same weight. But
Again.
yeah. That guy has bulk in his chest and his legs. Old Kurt over here has bulk in the belly.
Yeah. Kurt's chest fell at some point. His chest fell at some point.
Oh, right.
From upstairs to downstairs. process.
That's why he's wearing. Maybe that's why he wears a title belt to hold his stuff.
Right?
Hey, don't be mean. Don't be mean, okay? But anyway, he meets his opponent, and then essentially, it's a very long-winded way of we go outside and settle.
Yep.
Okay?
Yeah.
And they step outside, so they're at the outside of the MRT. This green shirt guy,
Yeah.
look at him. That's a red flag. He should immediately leave. He gets him to sign a contract. Look, okay. This is my favorite part here. Look, Kurt, always wearing his some kind of
Belt.
pro wrestling belt.
Yeah.
Once again, why you gotta make the pro wrestling fandom look foolish here? You know?
Yeah.
It's one thing to have a belt collection displayed nicely at home. Maybe take
Sure.
pictures once in a while.
Yeah.
And it's another thing to wear it around like a belt. So he's reading the contract. At this point, I don't know if he realizes what he's getting himself into. Because look at that guy and look at yourself.
And he's reading it so seriously, someone.
Yeah, like I said, divorced from reality
Yeah.
because nothing about this seems like a good idea,
Nope.
right? So he's considering, ramifications, I guess. Like, you have to imagine that at some level he must realize, okay, pause. Look at the back. I want you to see what is going on at the back.
Do you see it?
Can you see the string that's holding the belt together? Look at this. Now imagine the string, right?
Yeah.
Is Captain America in Civil War, when he's holding on to the roof and then one hand hold roof, the other hand hold helicopter. Helicopter trying to fly away. That's what the string is doing. No, I'm holding together. Gosh.
For dear life. Oh no. Belt extender. Oh dear.
Well, I hate to knock a man while he's down, but he threw himself down, really.
Yeah. But again, the loose face thing, lah. He didn't want to walk away at that point.
Yeah.
Maybe he knew already what he was getting himself into.
Do you think he's just doing it for a video, just to make content and just have people talk about it?
Correct. Oh, well, also at the same time, also for the video, if he walks away now, then he lose face, right?
Yeah. So win, lose or draw, he sort of just, I'm in this situation already.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, no, I lose face.
He backed himself into a corner. I'm sorry. It's your
Daniel
own self
says-
doing, your own self doing.
Daniel says, I pity the string. I pity the string.
Up into the string. Up into the string.
All right, let's go.
Alright, here we go.
So, what phone is he streaming on? Nokia 7218.
I guess
the
so.
quality like damn sweet.
Well, also the best is what is he rolling? What luggage?
Oh, yeah.
What did he bring?
Why does he have luggage?
I don't understand.
You know what? Is he wrestling gear?
Right. I was like, is he gonna set up a ring or something? So they can...
I wish he set up a ring. At least something safe, right? Okay, so they decide that the void deck is apparently
The best
venue, for their sparring. Because at some point they're like, okay, sparring only, sparring only, Look, like I said, if you're doing any sort of combat sports sparring, and take it for someone who has sparred before, right? Boxing, Muay Thai, MMA, that kind of thing. Do it at the gym with professional coaches around to stop things if they get out of hand.
Too heated, yeah.
If you fall down, at least it's a padded mat. This one, you fall down, your head against the concrete, you're done.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not a joke.
It's not a joke. And he's no joke also. Did you see him taking off his shoes at that point?
Oh, okay, so yes,
Oh, jeez.
you're talking about the guy in the green shirt.
Yeah, correct. There, shoes come off.
Who is a camera hog, by the way?
Yeah.
He keeps hogging he keeps going up to the camera, peace. Nothing peaceful about it. And that's the other thing I want to bring up as well, right? As a martial artist,
Yeah.
I feel like he shouldn't have put himself in this. He knows that he has skill.
Yep.
And he knows that his opponent is, in over his head.
Yep.
So why is he even he's bullying him, basically? Honestly, as a martial artist, you talk about having respect and having, a martial arts spirit.
Yeah.
If, for example, when we would spar, right?
Yes.
If somebody was higher level than me, they would go easy. They wouldn't, outright try to beat me down.
Because that's the right thing to do.
Exactly.
Yeah. Maybe, and this is what I think, some people, even though he knows he can fight, some people just need to put other people down in order to make themselves feel bigger or better about life in general.
Exactly, right.
So maybe this is one of those guys. He's just one of those, he knows he has the skill, but he's just like, you know what, I'm having a bad day, I want to go kick somebody's ass.
Well, I don't know about bad day or anything. He seems to be smiling a lot. I think more than anything, it's about, alright, this guy has some kind of following.
Yeah.
If I'm in a video with him, I'll probably get some sort of fame. You know,
Benefit
a lot
from
of,
it in
yeah,
some way.
and he looks like and look at people just walking by the way, just another day issue.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Ding ding ding, and the bell rings. All right, and this once again, don't try this at home or anywhere. Look, straight away the knee,
Yeah.
right, and Kurt, look at that. What is this? The whale technique? Beached whale technique. So he Grecian guy immediately assumes the Muay Thai stance. He goes for the spear. Kurt does.
Oh no.
Look.
Yeah. Grab the arm.
In pro wrestling, if you don't work against with your opponent, because like I said before, pro wrestling is about putting on a performance of a fight.
Yeah.
So if the other person doesn't sell your move, make it look like it hurts.
Yeah.
It looks like shit. It's what they call sandbagging.
Yeah.
If I sandbag you, if I like punch you, and then you just stand there like nothing,
Yeah.
this calls you're sandbagging them.
Right.
You're making them look foolish.
Correct.
Because it's a performance.
It's an act.
Sports entertainment.
Yeah.
So this guy goes in for a spear, a move made popular by the likes of Goldberg and other pro wrestlers, right? If
Edge, right? Also.
Edge as well, yeah. In reality, if somebody charges it, you like, then what's the first thing you do?
Whoop. Move.
Which is what happened right there. In a performance, yeah, you take the spear and you back bump, you drop backwards to make it look like, wow, he hit him so hard.
Yeah.
That's the performance aspect of pro wrestling. Do you get what I say when I say that I'm a fan, sort of on many layers, and we analyze stuff like this. Not a fan like him who believes that it apparently works and tries it in a real life sparring, like, oh,
This is the drunken fish flipping on the floor move. I love it.
this is tribal chief, that's right, Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Here we go, he's gonna do it again.
Oh gosh.
And nope, doesn't work. He just shoves him to the ground like, get the heck off of me, what are you trying to do?
At this point, he's just trying anything.
Oh wait, oh, this is my favorite part.
Okay.
This is my favorite part. Okay, he's clearly this part is a clear indication that he doesn't know what he's doing.
At all.
And
No.
as a martial artist, you should recognize that and step away.
Yeah.
You know, oh, you could get hurt here. I don't want to hurt you.
Yes.
Like, he's literally, like, talking about Kurt, by the way. He's throwing punches and not looking.
Yeah.
Which means he's scared. He doesn't know what he's doing. Why are you continue? Look at this. Dives right in.
Yeah.
Grecian guy has this scouted, like, from a distance. Like, he knows what he's going to do.
Right.
And then the quote-unquote, the punches, First punch gets parried. Boom. Nice parry right there. And then Kurt punches John Cena. Can't see me. Apparently. Look.
Oh gosh.
I mean, after a while, you realize how kind of sad this really is. And
Back off.
Yeah, just walk away. So,
but this is the best one. It's just like, I can't do it anymore.
meanwhile, people are just walking by. By the way, once again, life goes on.
But life goes on, but it's also, would you really want to get in the middle of that?
No.
Like, if I saw that, I would walk away too. Like, who wants to throw it?
And the guy posed. He did flex pose, like, hey, please. Mugging for the camera once
Right,
again, right?
exactly.
I don't know, like, I feel like very boomer if I say, oh, just a bunch of kids trying to be funny.
And then at this point,
No,
the timer.
look at him. Look at
Here
this
we go.
idiot. Look at this guy.
Here we go.
Give you a good shot of my face for the police. Now the police know who to go and look for. Okay, so it ends with him basically throwing a bunch of kicks, solid kicks to the stomach. Kurt knows nothing about it. Nope. Clearly not prepared for it.
Didn't see it coming at all.
It's like kicking a child.
And the thing with Kurt is you know when he's punching because you see how far he throws his elbow back. He's like, it's coming in, let's count down. 3, 2.
That's what most trained people do. They don't know how to punch. And you'll be surprised. Actually, that's the thing. So you never know if someone's trained. In this day and age, you go and try to pick a fight with somebody, right? It's like you don't know if they're training boxing or Muay Thai for 10 years already. Secretly for 10 years already. You don't really see like people body shape, fat or whatever, right? Like that. Remember that fight outside Tim Ho 1 and Great Wall?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like a bit punchy,
Yeah.
But it turns out he's been training mixed martial arts and Muay Thai
And we talked
for
about
years.
it. Yeah, we talked about it on the show as
And
well.
he laid the beat down on that guy.
Don't see people know okay, you don't know what skill
Yeah.
they have, so just don't get into an
But
altercation.
see, the second you immediately see them square up,
Yeah.
like, okay, you know you done messed up. Walk away. So that could be the trick also.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to start with you, just pretend like you know a bit. Then they're like, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, he shook his hand. He's like, I've had enough. You can see this guy's not even breathing hard. Stop! Oh my God, stop it! He's not even breathing hard. Meanwhile, old Kurt is like gasping for air because he's never been in a real sparring before. And when you are doing something like that for the first time, your heart rate goes up and you are panicking. You're internally panicking.
Yeah.
You're not breathing. You forget to breathe.
Yeah.
People who have sparred, who have practiced day in, day out,
Yeah.
right? Their breathing is normal because they know the timing, the rhythm, their muscles are used to it, so they are not.
They know how to regulate it, lah.
Yes, yeah, it's all pride.
Indeed.
And I'm not talking about the Japanese MMA company that got bought by the UFC. It's called Pride.
Yes, I know it.
Oh, you know?
I
I watch my fans. See, that's the thing. I watch both MMA and pro wrestling, which you would think is a bit like interesting. One is like for show, one is
Yeah.
real fight, right? Like how can you,
contradict.
reconcile the fact that you actually enjoy both?
Yeah.
It's like I enjoy watching documentaries, but I also enjoy watching Marvel movies.
You can appreciate both. It is a possibility.
And just later, the other person shoot pattern out, same pattern. Then you both just pattern for
Then there's
20 minutes, stay fun each
It's
other.
like the start of Street Fighter.
Yeah. Shoot pattern. You both said,
Yeah. Level 1, fight, and then you just keep doing this.
it's like you left the controller, they went toilet.
Yeah.
Stand it. Time's up. Yeah. Just don't get into the position. If somebody starts doing this, you know, okay, cool. You're the man. Yeah. Like game hang. It is this.
Chris says Street Fighter alone.
Round 2, fight.
Still doing that.
Yeah. Okay, look, at the end of the day, let me wrap this up because we need to do a taste test right now. But like I said, honestly, I would like to, at some point, sit down and have a conversation with Kurt and find out where his head is at. To find out if he really does believe that pro wrestling is this thing where he can use to defend himself. And you know, like, I don't want to say real because like it's real, but it's like you can't you don't disrespect something because it's not quote unquote
An
a
art.
sport or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like people who say, "Oh, how can you watch wrestling because it's scripted and it's fake?" Right? It's like, do you watch Marvel movies? Do
Yeah.
you enjoy big action explosion like Mission Impossible movies?
Yeah.
Is that real? No. But the effort they put in, the possibility of injury,
Right.
and the time and everything,
And the skill level that they have anyway.
that's real, and you appreciate it for that.
Of course. Yeah.
But like, is Robert Downey Jr. really shooting beams out of his hands? No. You know?
And interview him on KTD, Kid to the Gut.
Yeah. Well, maybe one day. Oh boy,
Oh my
that'll be an exciting episode. Okay, before we get to the taste test, I just want to show you one more thing, guys. So he went on like forums to address this whole situation.
Oh my gosh.
By the way, he did mention that 2 of them have been called in to the police to check. See, I wonder why. So,
Oh no.
get your ears ready for this.
Yeah. Get your eyes ready for this also.
Next time when I'm super rich, I, myself, my son, and my daughter, all 3 must go to Evolve. Hey, this one is advertisement for Evolve, is it? Learn the martial arts, must get a black belt in MMA so that next time got police can self-defense. Go learn wrestling got no use. Real fight wrestling moves no use. I go copy what Goldberg did in the Survivor Series match. Goldberg first move is spear. He runs and hit Brock Lesnar with the spear. Then Brock Lesnar holding ribs in pain. Goldberg runs and hit another spear and wins the match in less than 2 minutes. But when I copy Goldberg, it doesn't work in real fight. That guy didn't follow the script and let me spear. Wrestling fake and useless in real fight.
That was painful to hear, actually.
Well, it's painful because of the way it was written and everything, but also it's like, really? Did you just realize that it was a quote-unquote a work? And it's like, Wait, is that going to stop you from being a wrestling fan?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be that guy who says you can't be a wrestling fan because you can't handle it. But also at the same time, it's like, you know, now he starts talking about it in this like disrespectful way. Oh, it's fake, it's not real.
Yeah.
It's like there's no nuance. Like, maybe he's just a very simple guy.
Maybe.
You know, and there's literally no nuance in his thoughts.
Clearly.
So, I wish him well. And
We all
yes, Kurt, if you would like to talk to
Kick to the gut.
Kick to the Gut, let us know. We would gladly love to pick your brain. Find out where you're coming from.
On Power 98 Love Songs.